Hi, my name is Janelle Tatiana Thomas, and I'm your mermaid guide. I'm going to take you on a nice exploration of the ocean. We're going to look at the different animals, different things you can find, and we're going to talk about the 5 layers of the ocean, not to mention water conservation and saving water to help the animals in the sea. Come on, are you ready? I can't wait to show you what's in the ocean. There's lots of different animals. There's so much ocean on the planet that it's not even been completely discovered. There's creatures that live in the ocean that scientists have never seen. That's amazing. Did you know that the earth is mostly made up of water? And there are 4 different oceans. I can't wait for you to join me. This is the beach. The beach is where you go to find sand that meets water that creates shorelines. The beach is a fun place to be. And most of the time, a lot of families go to the beach. You can build sand castles, go for a swim, go snorkeling, and just have so much fun. Not to mention, you can find seashells and different animals. This is the ocean part. This is where the water is. You have to be careful when you go in the water and never go alone. Always go with an adult. When you go inside of the ocean, remember you need to take the right equipment. You need your snorkels, your glasses, and if you're going to go deep, deep, deep down in the ocean, you need your oxygen tank. Because we breathe oxygen through our lungs. Fish can live underwater and other sea animals because they can breathe underwater. Most fish have gills and that helps them breathe underwater. While you're walking on the beach, be sure to look down and look for seashells. Seashells come in all different kinds of shapes, sizes, and different patterns. They're so cool to use when you're building sand castles. This is my friend Danny the dolphin. He's going to help us go through the ocean. Come on, are you ready? Let's go diving. Make sure you have your snorkels on, glasses on. Take a deep breath. This is the sunlight zone. This is the top part of the ocean, also known as the surface layer. There's plenty of sunlight and heat that can get through this layer, and it decreases as you go deeper. Pressure is also minimum and can increase as you go deeper into the ocean. Some of the animals that you'll find in the sunlight zone are dolphins, sharks, stingray, and different kinds of fish. This is also where the coral reef grow. And there's tons of different animals in the coral reef. There's seahorses and starfish and crabs and lobsters, and not to forget shrimp. The sunlight zone is so important because this is where we also mainly explore. You can find many different kinds of fish, different kinds of dolphins, and sharks in this area. Whales can also be found in this area as they come up to reach the surface to breathe air. This is the coral reef. The coral reef is made up of different kinds of materials and seaweed. This is a safety zone for many small fish that are eaten by bigger fish and predator fish, such as sharks and whales. The coral reef also provides a home for some fish and other creatures. In this area, you can find some big, juicy lobsters, happy crab, different kinds of seahorses, shrimp, and clownfishes, just like Nemo. The coral reef is very important, and it's important that we take care of it. Here in Florida, we have tons of different kinds of coral reefs, and they're very important to the life of the ocean. Now we're in the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone is also known as the midwater zone, between 656 feet to 3,281 feet. This zone is home to some strange creatures, like the swordfish, the wolf eel. You can also find whale, the humpback whale, octopus, and jellyfish in this zone. The next zone is the midnight zone. The midnight zone is found between 3,281 feet to 12,124 feet. This layer is also called the dark zone. There's not a lot of light that can reach this zone, and there's a lot of pressure. Some whale species, such as the sperm whale, is found in this area, and they find a lot of different food for them to eat. You can also find squid and electric eels, as well as the cucumber fish. This is the abyss zone. The abyss zone is very, very dark, and it's loosely transparent, so it almost looks as if it has no bottom. This area covers 75% of the ocean floor. It is found between 13,124 feet to 19,686 feet deep. It's near freezing temperatures, and there is no natural light found at all. So the animals that live here are mainly invertebrates, such as starfish and squids. You can also find what they call the angelfish, and the angelfish has a light that hangs in front of its mouth to lure little, tempting, hungry, delicious fish in. And after they get close, the angelfish chomps down and eats them up. This is the final zone of the ocean, known as the trench zone. The trench zone is found deep, deep, deep in the ocean basins, where the mountain ranges are in the ocean, deep in their valleys. The trenches are as deep as 19,686 feet deep, all the way deep to 36,100 feet deep. You can find trenches in the oceans off the Japan and Puerto Rico. In this zone, there's absolutely no natural light. And most invertebrates, such as starfish, are found in this zone. You can also find tube worms, which are weird little tubes that point up off the trench deep into the ocean. And they're weird looking. Well, thanks for joining me on my adventure. Be sure to conserve and save water. Us living in the water need it, and we need your help to save water. So when you're brushing your teeth, cut the water off when you're not using it. Don't take long showers, and don't flush the water too much. And be sure to keep trash out the water. Animals die every day from eating trash or getting caught in it. Thank you for all your help, and we hope you enjoy our video. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for joining us. Jitterbug Professional Development thanks you. Bye.